Hi gorgeous, let's dig into my old makeup and let's play. Primer wise, I went with two. I could not decide between the two, so I'll just do half one and the other half the other. Whatevs. The Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I remember when this came out, oh my gosh, it was like a $50 primer. Like Tatcha was like, oh, is that too much? Everybody was freaking out. And then the Blur Jam. This was, people hated it and people loved it. I loved it. I thought it was great. This is a lightweight blurring primer. It's silicone free. All the other primers that I worked with that are blurring for the skin are pretty, they're like thicker, maybe lotiony feeling. And this one just kind of dissolves and feels more like a liquid. Like it feels like your hands are wet. But I think it does a really good job at blurring and just smoothing things over. Yeah, I feel like it looks really good and it's lightweight and it's really good for spring/summer. This one is Silk Canvas. It's going to be blurring as well. It's just a little bit thicker, a little bit heavier. We all know that e.l.f. has the dupe version of this. Oh, I forgot. A little bit goes a long way. Oh, this one smells good too. I forgot about the smell. Again, anytime it's a blurring, smoothing, filling primer, push it in. Push it into the skin. Yeah, that looks nice. Dang, I can't decide which one. Like, if I had to pick one for life, I don't know. I would need to know the climate that I'm living in at the time. I would need to know, you know, am I going to be in the sun a lot? Like, I would need to know things for me to pick just one. So I'm glad we went with two. Now for foundation. Okay, this is my summer shade. Obviously, I don't know if I should use it. I'm going to put it on the side of my face here and we're going to see. And if not, like, we'll just transition into a lighter one. No need to fret. This is the Luminous Silk Foundation. If this foundation has not been on your skin, what are we doing? What are we doing? This foundation is stunning. It's really, it's definitely too dark. I think, yep, I'm just going to keep this on the parameters and we'll move in with a lighter foundation. And we'll just make a transition happen here. Okay, that's quick thinking. Or wait a second now. Wait a second now. Okay, that looks really beautiful. Does it not? Does it not? Oh, it just blends right in. It's gorgeous. Like, look at that. She's so pretty. Only thing is I'm having to like thin it out. Okay, maybe, okay, I'm gonna take a little bit more. I feel like I'm playing with fire here. But at least you can see how seamless this is just blending into the skin. And yes, I'm sure it has to do with me only using a little bit at a time. Which is honestly something I would recommend. Use a little bit at a time. You don't have to use the whole pump. You know, you can do a half pump and start from there. You can do a half pump, sister. I'm telling you, it may change your life. It may change your life. Okay, look at that up close. Like, look at how, girl, look at this makeup. The Luminous Silk, like, she's worth getting. You know what, the Sephora VIB sale, I'm sorry, I have to get situated in my seat. The Sephora VIB sale is going on. I may get this in another shade, in a lighter shade. We're gonna go all in. I've done, okay, 3 half pumps, so I've done a pump and a half of this product, and my concealer will definitely lighten things up, so we don't have to worry about that. But I feel like this is going to work out for sure. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. See this? Let me tell you why you need to spend the money for this foundation. This is one of those, like, see from far away, a lot of foundations look good. From far away, you can't tell what the foundation is doing. You can't see if it's patching up. You can't see if it's separating. If it's, you just can't see how smooth it looks. But this one, look at how pretty that looks. She's gorge. Now, for concealer, I'm going to go in with this one from Prism Libre. This is the Givenchy. No, I totally reverse. I totally messed that up. This is the Givenchy Prism Libre Skin Caring Concealer. And you know what? I did forget about this. I can't remember my feelings on it, and I don't know if that's a good thing or if that's a bad thing. This is definitely a lighter shade, so I'm going to go in. I typically like to go in with two concealers. One that is my shade to just go ahead and get that base, like one note. Everything is one shade. Like I try to do that just to start there and then build on top of it, but obviously we're not doing that today. So I've realized I'm a double girl. Double cleanse, double concealer, double primer today. Like we are just doubling up. And that's okay. We can be extra. I sure am going in heavy for a girl who can't remember how this held up. Ah, well. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm gonna let this sit for a hot second. Guys, the oxidation is real. It definitely got a little bit darker. It's been like 2 minutes that I've left this on. So let's see how she blends with a damp beauty blender. She blends okay. I just feel like this isn't the shade that I want. So I may get a lighter concealer. I mean, she doesn't look bad at all. She has blended beautifully. I just need... I didn't expect her to change her whole shade. Okay, so let's find another concealer to brighten a little bit better. Urban Decay Naked Fair Warm. This is like very light, so this should definitely even things out. Why they don't sell this, I don't know if they sell this online. I'm not sure. I will find out. But I freaking love this concealer. I think it's beautiful. The color range is fabulous. Like, I'm obsessed. But what do I know? Y'all remember this one? Do y'all remember? It's fabulous. Okay, so I went ahead and did a little bit to my nose. I tried and true, man. The House Labs, that's like House Labs, Holly's nose. It's just one. So I wasn't going to change that today. But for contouring slash bronzing, I'm going in with the Cheek Stars from Benefit Cosmetics. This is just like a palette. It's got a little bit of everything. You've got a blush, you've got their like #1 highlighter, the cookie highlighter, and then it's got some bronzers in here. I'm gonna go in with the Hoola, of course, with this little brush. I actually like this shade a lot for that light, soft contouring. So we're gonna go in with that. Okay, yeah, that's pretty. This is if you have my skin tone or lighter. This is that shade that you want, that it's like, is that makeup or is that just her face? I'm gonna take a small powder brush just to eliminate any of the rough edges. No, this is a solid. I see why they made more in the Hoola line. Like, this is a beautiful, beautiful color. It blends nicely. I mean, I'm not a fan of this brush. I'm not sure why I went in with it to begin with, but here we are. So, it's fine. Everything's fine. This is a good one, for sure. Now, obviously, you don't have to get the, I'll link the individual one. This is the whole palette. I don't even know if they still sell this palette. Let's do some blush. This one is Pat McGrath. Okay, this is the Bridgerton blush collection, and I was just thinking like a really nice springy, dewy, no, it's past dewy. I mean, it's got the gold sheen in it. It's freaking, like, look at these blushes. I think I want to, maybe I'm pushing for this one today, but it's so pretty. The shade is gorgeous. You can see the shine. I mean, honestly, all the shades are so pretty. Like, look at that. And then you've got the highlighter here. I mean, really, they're gorgeous. They're so pretty. Don't mind that swatch right there. But they're so pretty. So this is what I chose today. I forgot about it. I actually had it in like a storage compartment in that bench in front of my bed. So I'm glad I found her. I'm going to go in with the bling brush. This is the F4. Oh wait, I'm going in with this one. I'm going to tread pretty lightly because this shade is... Oh, I get so nervous doing that. I'm gonna take a little bit, take it on the lid. That's been like my blush trail lately. The apple, because I do, like my cheekbones are really high up, obviously. but I start at the apple and then I work my way up to the temple and a little bit onto the lid. Now this is kind of just like a spring thing that I like to do. It's just really pretty. It's just like one kind of flow. And then when you get, you know, your mascara, the rest of your eye stuff on, or you could just wear it like this and this can be your little touch of shadow. But look at the shine. Like you can't tell me that's not a beautiful, springy, like fresh looking blush. It's so pretty. Okay, so now the camera is facing like directly in front of the window so you can see how pretty and like shiny, glowy and dewy this is. And then I take just what's left, I don't pick up anymore, and just a hair on the nose. It's just a cute little touch. I like it. Look at how pretty. It's so springy. Now I actually am gonna take this brush and diffuse this side a little bit. Some people can rock a lot of blush. It looks great. You're doing your thing. Me, I just don't feel it. Like this is a lot for me. And we diffuse it. That's much better. But this looks really pretty. Super, it's like a gorgeous day. So yay. This matches. Okay, so I've kind of moved spots and did my brows. I'm definitely just in front of the window now. This is better lighting for us, yeah? Yeah. Now for eyes, y'all know I love this one. It's not old because I keep bringing it back because I keep using it all the time. It's a beautiful, beautiful cool tone palette. So instead of using that one, I found another cool tone palette. It's still ColourPop and it's gorgeous. Look at how pretty these shades are. I think they're about to drop a new blue cool toned palette, which is exciting. I mean, I probably won't get it because blue just is not my shade, not my color that I prefer to wear like on a day-to-day basis, so probably we'll skip that one. But ColourPop has literally any shade range, color story, undertone you want in eyeshadow, they've got it. Like, don't sleep on ColourPop. If you need for like an event or somebody's got to go to prom or a wedding or like what, they've got you covered. And it's inexpensive, so you can, for the most part, afford to go and just like, okay, hey, I just need this for one night, and you don't feel bad for spending the money because it's really not that expensive. Like this palette here that I'm using, I think it's like 14 bucks and it's beautiful. I think all of the 9 pans are 14 and there's just so many of them. The pigment's there, the blendability, and the affordability. Yeah, this is really pretty. Super gorge. We love. I'm not gonna go in too hard. I'm gonna take a smudge brush here and go in with which one? I think this one here. I'm gonna put that in the crease, and I'll be real honest with you. I think today I'm gonna throw on some falsies, the Impress falsies, instead of a mascara. I'm telling you, once you get the hang of those, ooh, girl. Well, I've got some here. These things, once you get the hang of them, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for the falsie game. Like literally, I can put them on, not even 10 minutes it takes me now that I've done it a time or 100. Easy peasy. See how I just created a little bit of depth there? Just putting, like taking the fluffy crease brush and going all over my lid. Now I do have hooded eyes, so it's going to be different for everybody's different eye shapes, obviously. But this crease brush, the Urban Decay crease brush, love it. Like, go all over the lid almost, except for the lower half of the lid. Hit the crease and even close to the brow bone. Then take a smaller smudge brush, one that's going to blend really, really well. So this is the Morphe M574. Take this, get you a color that's the same undertone, but deeper, darker, and just throw it right in the crease as opposed to up towards the brow bone and all that. And you've just got a beautiful, almost like everyday smoky eye, like soft. It's not glam, it's just perfect for that everyday look. It looks like you really put in effort when this is 2 steps. Really pretty, really easy. Like, that's so pretty. And honestly, you could stop right there. You could stop here, throw on mascara, be on your way, and you still look great. But when I'm feeling a little bit extra, I'm gonna take that same color, Granite Access, and I'm gonna put it not only in the crease, but take the same brush and put it on the lower lash line. Some days I just do halfway in, and other days I go all the way in. It just depends on the day and how the Holly is feeling in the moment. And now you've got an even more smoky eye, and again, something that does not take a lot of extra time. Just a little added step. The only thing is you have to be careful. If you are a pink eyeshadow wearing girly, sometimes if you do the lower lash line, you look sick. So you have to be careful if it's a pink color. So like this looks good. I'll put the mascara on the lower lashes, will be golden. But if it's pink, like especially light pink, be careful if you have fair skin. Now I kind of want to stop here. But again, you can take this the extra mile and go in with a little a little shine, maybe. Let's see. Those are gorgeous. Wow, those are really pretty. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go in with I'm gonna go in with this one here. It's called Mind Games. Let's see. I'm just gonna take a brush because I love nails, but like you can't. If anybody says they can function normally with these, they're lying. They are lying to you. And that's okay. We just have to find alternative ways. So now I have another smudge brush. This one is more dense than the Morphe one. This is from Eco Tools. And I use a dense, you see that? It's thick. It's dense. I like this one because I want to pack on the pigment. I don't want a fluffy brush because it's going to spread out the pigment. So a thicker smudge brush. I'm going to go in with this shade here. I'm literally like just going to pick up. I am picking it up. I'm not dusting off the excess. And this is where I stamp. If I didn't have nails as long as I do, I would just use my finger. But again, an alternative method to putting this shine on. I'm just gonna go to the center of the lid. Okay, that's really pretty. Super easy step. For you, if you don't have nails, it's even easier. Like, and I hit that inner corner too. So pretty. Okay, so we are rounding this up. Lashes are on. They're a little bit longer than I like. That's the thing, is you think you get nice, soft lashes. And I like them, but I thought they were going to be shorter, less drama. And for, I mean, some girls are like, Holly, that's nothing. But for me, it's like, these are long. They're beautiful though. They're nice and wispy. I love them. I just wanted kind of softer. But anyway, I went in with this from Estee Lauder. Yeah, this is the Sumptuous Extreme mascara in extreme black. And I like it because I used it on my lower lash line. And I just love the definition, like how it lengthens and it defines. So like each individual lash, you can tell. It doesn't clump them together. It's a beautiful mascara. Like, I'm going to get the full size. Now, last but no, I got 2 things left. For highlighter, I'm going to go in with the Cookie highlighter. Like, why wouldn't I? This highlighter is absolutely like extreme highlighting. Like, wow. So I'm going to go in gently, but we all know every time I say, like, I'm not going to use a lot or I'm just going to go in with a little, it never works. So we're just going to go in. This one for sure. Tap, tap. Oh, freaking gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, she's beautiful. She's just freaking a tried and true. She's gorgeous. Golly. Oh my goodness gracious. Whoo-wee. Little on the Cupid's bow. So pretty. Cookie, cookie. Isn't that a song on TikTok? The cookie song? And the little parakeets sing it? Cookie? Yeah, I think it is. For lips, I'm going to do something soft because I still have things to do. I'm not leaving the house yet. This one's actually not new, but I do like it. It's the Juvia's Place. No, it's not old because this is the makeup I forgot about video. But it's the Juvia's Place. It's a lip balm, but it has a gloss to it. And you know what? I really like it because there's a bunch of different shades. And it's not like sticky. It feels balmy. This one is the Fat Oil Slick Click from NYX. Again, a lot of different shades, and I like this because it does have a little bit of pigment. So I just do like the top row or the bottom row and rub my lips together, and you just have a nice like gloss shine. And it's really hydrating as well. And right now, that pink kind of just washed out my face. But whatever. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Thank you so much for watching. This was so fun. I loved going through my makeup drawer and finding things where it's like, oh my gosh, I forgot. That is a good product. Thank you. And I will be seeing you in the next video. Bye.